the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I said the world's first and only dark-skinned activist is in the building. Woo! I hope you guys are having a phenomenal week. It's been a busy day. Let me try to adjust this. I'm trying to adjust my little camera here. Y'all, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's been a very busy week. I ain't been back on here in a while. I know at one point I was giving you guys updates on the situation with the trial going on with they call it the Uhuru 3, which consists of Chairman Omali Ashitela, who is the leader of the Uhuru movement, a lady named Penny Hess, and Jesse Neville. And I have been going to the trial, covering the trial. Oh, and Ghazi. Y'all might know who Ghazi is. Ghazi had a big social media platform. He's also one of the people that's on trial as well. Shout out to Ghazi. I saw him cross-examine one of the witnesses. He did a phenomenal job. So shout out to Ghazi. I'm in full support of the Uhuru 3, 4, however you want to call it. Hold on one second. I gotta pull over. Somebody texting me, asking me for a ride. This is something. Let's see if they're available. But move right along, y'all. World's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, in the building. The creator, the founder, the architect of the first platform in history to fight to end what some people call colorism. I call it darkism. I started this platform in the year 1998 before social media, and I called it dark-skinned activism, and I am the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. And the reason why I always start out my lives and my videos like this is because since 2015, when I went viral for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism, everybody and their mama started stealing from me in regards to my dark-skinned platform with your fake dark-skinned stories. But you're not the dark-skinned activist. You ain't create this platform. It's only one dark-skinned activist. And I'm going to always let it be known before I even continue any further. You guys can go to my website, darkskinactivist.com, darkskinactivist.com, and you can download a free ebook copy of my book entitled Darkism. 25 ways dark-skinned people are discriminated against. That's absolutely free at my website. You can also go and get my other books. I wrote A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, the book and the play version, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet. Give me a moment here, y'all. I'm about to hop on this interstate and somebody was asking me for a ride. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Because I don't know if I'm close to her or not, but I gotta call and see. So y'all give me a second. I hate it when these phones don't work properly. Y'all gotta bear with me. Y'all gotta bear with me. Y'all still there? Y'all bear with me? All right, thank y'all. All right, so talking about my books, my plays. Y'all know, people that follow me, y'all already know the deal. I produce plays about only dark skin. I've been doing it way before YouTube and social media existed. I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Y'all can get my book, Darkism, for free. You can get my other books, How to Be the Hottest Dark-Skinned Chick on the Planet, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, The Rashida Strober Story. That's an audio book, and it's right here on YouTube. All you got to do is go and YouTube the words A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, The Rashida Strober Story, and it should come up. All right, so yeah, y'all, I want to say, first of all, before I continue on, shout out to King Messiah. Shout out to King Messiah. Shout out to King Messiah. I also want to say, shout out to a lady named Golden Signatures. Now, I just found out about Golden Signatures, just like literally, this week, recently. But King Messiah, y'all don't know who King Messiah is. King Messiah is a person, okay, let me backtrack. let's talk about Atlanta Street Interviews, okay? Atlanta Street Interviews, I have been a subscriber from day one. I remember when Marcus first started interviewing the homeless, I started following his channel from day one. Here's why. One reason why. One reason and one reason only. I used to be homeless. That's it. And Marcus, I do like Marcus, but I do believe Marcus, like, you did copy off of Invisible People, because they was Invisible People was on here before you, and Invisible People been doing interviewing homeless people. He was doing it before everybody. And I used to watch, I've been watching Invisible People first. And I used to donate to the people on Invisible People. The ones that would put up their GoFundMe and Cash Apps. So first of all, I watch homeless channels because I used to be homeless. And I started watching Invisible People, also Soft White Underbelly. And then came along Marcus. Marcus came along, I think, about 2 years ago. And Marcus, to me, in my humble opinion, compared to older, when I start to compare the older homeless channels versus the newer ones, Invisible People is a more diverse. They cover black and white, all races. But Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews, to me, he covers mainly blacks, African Americans, and I want to, support anybody that's homeless. I want to support anybody that's homeless, but I really want to support, you know what I'm saying, my black people. So when I seen in the algorithms, sometimes they know what you watch. They knew I was already watching homeless channels. So I remember when there was this dark-skinned girl that popped up, talk about something about being homeless in my news feed, in my recommendations, and I clicked it on and I watched it. And then I was like, oh, okay, this dude here, he interviewing black people in Atlanta. Okay. And I subscribed. So I'm one of them people that was with Marcus from day one. I remember I was a subscriber before Josiah's did not get in Marcus' channel popping, not to me. I was already watching Marcus before Josiah even thought about coming on there. And I remember when Josiah's first came on there with the dark-skinned woman, he was on there with her first, and he was on there lined in. This was about 2 years ago. Y'all can go on his channel and y'all will see what I'm talking about. All right. So that's all this from Atlanta Street Interviews. And the reason why I'm a subscriber to this day of Marcus, and I'm still a supporter of Marcus, because I was homeless and I believe that you should help people. But let me tell y'all something. I was homeless before social media. I was homeless before Cash App. I was homeless before people was out there on the street begging. I lived in abandoned houses. And if you listen to my story, A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober Story, I tell you my story. I write about my story. I've told it plenty of times. The difference that I see between myself as a homeless person prior to social media age versus social media age is some of these people are fucking expect for nobody, nothing for me when I was homeless. I did not get on no street corner begging. Nobody. Y'all wanna know what I did? Does anybody care to know what I did when I was homeless? I don't hear y'all in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me tell you what I did. I got off my ass and said, this is the hand I'm dealt. And I'm going to become as disciplined as fuck. And I'm going to fight my way out of this. I got my GED. Eventually, I got a master's degree, saved up my money, got me an apartment, and I never looked back. Okay? I never expected anybody to donate money to me. I got a fucking job, and I worked. I went to work and saved up the money and paid my way. Wherever I lived, I always paid rents. Wherever I lived, there was never no free rides, because I understood that in life, nobody is going to give you anything. If you want it, you got to go out there and get it. So now, I told y'all I empathize with homeless people because I was homeless. So now fast forward to the social media age, the Cash App age, the GoFundMe age, the begging age, because that's what the fuck it really is, okay? I started to see these people who were in the position that I was in when I was homeless, and I see that they coming online with, like I said, invisible people and soft white underbelly, and then you got Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews, and now you got all these knockoffs. I don't watch the knockoff channels, I'll tell y'all, because I just don't like when people copy other people. Be fucking original. Stop trying to be something you're not. And that's what another thing I hate about social media. People will sit back and watch somebody become successful, and then they'll go and try to do what the fuck that person is doing. That shit pisses me off. I like originality. Fake ass, because people done stole from my brand. That pisses me off to this fucking day. You're not the dark-skinned activist. But moving right along. Fast forward to the social media age of homeless people. Now, when I started watching Invisible People, because he's been out for a long time, I listened to some of the stories, and I felt sorry for the people, some of the people, and I started donating. And I said to myself, I said, Rashida, this is a great way, because I had already been giving to people, like in my community. I was already giving to the homeless anyway. Growing up, my mom, she was a Pentecostal Christian, and she would have like homeless food drives where she would go to different restaurants, and she would get food, and we would go out and feed the homeless. We did this growing up, so I was used to doing that anyway. So it was in me just to help people and donate. So I started donating first when I'm talking about online donations. I'm not talking about in my community. I've been donating to people in my community. I'm going to keep doing that. I'd rather give to people in my community now than to give to these people online, because y'all some motherfucking lying-ass motherfuckers, manipulative-ass motherfuckers. But moving right along. When I decided to start donating, I first started donating to the people from Invisible People. Okay, I've donated to people on it. Marcus comes along, and I started donating to the people from Atlanta Street Interviews. Okay, feeling sorry for them. You know, looking at them and going, damn, I was in that position. But what I realized is that some of these people are so fucking full of shit, and they don't want to put in work. They done figured out that they can get money, hustle money off of people that work their motherfucking ass off of cash apps. And so one of the things that made me stop donating, one time I donated to two people. It was two people. And I donated to them, and they kept hitting me back up. Like a couple of days later, they were sending me like requests. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I think that I did actually respond to one of their requests before and send them money. But then after a while, I was like, why they keep on sending me a request? Ain't it supposed to be me deciding on my own volition to donate to you, and not you being intrusive, asking me for sending me a request? They done got so fucking bold with the bullshit. And then the last straw where I really stopped donating, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, hey everybody, hey Ryan's Creek, Kevin, everybody. One of the last straws when I really stopped donating, I decided to stop donating to the people off of Atlanta Street Interviews, is when there was a woman that was on there, and I felt so sorry for her, because she said that she was in the park, I believe, and I'm paraphrasing, with her children, and this man tried some funny shit, and she said she attacked him. And in my mind, if a bitch tries some funny shit with my kids, yeah, I probably will do the same. I'm gonna keep 100. So I was like, oh, that motherfucker did that. Let me donate to her. I donate. I believe. See, we be believing these people. You want to believe. You give people the benefit of the doubt. Turn out, long story short, her ass was motherfucking lying. Her ass was lying. She was dark skinned too. After that episode where she was exposed for lying, I said, you know what? I'm not donating to these people no more. These motherfuckers are some of them, and not all of them. I want to make it clear. I'm not talking about all people that have appeared on Atlanta Street Interviews or all people that have appeared on any homeless channel. I'm not talking about all, because I do recognize and understand that there are some hard-working people that just need a chance. Case in point, there's one young lady in particular that I could think of that came on to Marcus's Atlanta Street Interviews. I cannot think of her name, but if I go back, it was about maybe over 2 years ago. If I go back on his channel, I can find her. She's a success story. She actually got a job, a car, and an apartment. And I was so happy for her because she really, really, really picked herself up and said, you know what, I'm going to do it. And she did it. She proved it. She did it. And I was so proud. And I was like, people like that is the ones that I really want to reach and help. The ones that want to make a concrete change, the ones that are not blaming other people for their problems, the ones that are taking action, and the ones that are seeing results. And that young lady, I think it took her about, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months. She came back on Marcus' channel. She had a car. She had an apartment. I was so proud of her. Like, I need to go find the video, y'all. So I am not saying that every person on these homeless channels are low down, scamming ass motherfuckers. I'm not saying that, because I already know that. But so many of them are. And then I decided, like I said, with this one dark-skinned woman that lied on her kid. She lied. She came on that lie. I had donated her ass. Come to find out she was lying. She was the last straw. That's it. So now, getting back to King Messiah, right? And, so I saw King Messiah when he was trying to help Chris. Y'all know Chris. He came on there. He was trying to help Chris. I think that's the first time I seen him on Marcus's channel, where Marcus had actually interviewed him, or he was like in the interview. And I think it was Chris. It was somebody that he was on to help. I'm thinking it was Chris. And I had a lot of respect for the brother because watching, he where his mouth is, and he said, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna help these people. And here recently, this man, after helping another person on the channel, this person done sat there and lied on this man. Done lied on this man. And come to find out, this person, along with other people, because I think that it's a lot of people, unfortunately. I don't even want to say a lot of people, but I want to say I believe that it's a good number of people that come on to, especially the fact that Marcus's platform of Atlanta Street Interviews done got really popping. People see his channel, and not everybody, but I'm just saying, I think that there's some people that see this channel realize that they can get some money out of people because they got people watching that are compassionate and care about people, and they come and they try to take advantage of it. And they come not just only trying to take advantage of Atlanta Street Interviews, but taking advantage of the people that just want to donate, can donate to them online through Cash App. Fund me. These people are taking advantage. And that's why I said the title of my video, after I realized this bullshit foolishness that some of these people are pulling, I've been stopped donating. I've been stopped donating to people from Atlanta Street Interviews. I don't do it. I don't donate no more. I'm done. Because what you're not going to do, you're not going to manipulate me. You're not going to play me. And I realize that it's too many of the people that's coming on there that are looking at Atlanta Street Interviews and looking at, just in general, coming online, looking at the online platform as a way to shake down money from people. Now, again, I don't mind if people need help. I don't mind helping nobody. But don't try to abuse the privilege. Don't sit there and lie on people. It don't been people that done came on Atlanta Street Interview just done lied on people. Just be lying. They be fucking lying. Like, really? So, in my mind, let me tell you something. I said, the hell with this. I am not donating to these people anymore because I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of the bullshit. I ain't got time for the bullshit no more. And I see how some of the stuff done played out. Like I said, King Messiah, he made several videos about an individual that done bald-faced lied on this goddamn man. Done lying, then, you know, apparently has allegedly, you want to use allegedly, manipulated other people out of money. And I'm just like, man, these people need a motherfucking stop. They need a motherfucking, it's just so damn wrong, y'all. Big Worm says, how do you feel about Dominicans? Can you make a video on your experience with them and how darkest they are towards Haitians? Ooh, okay. That's a good one. That's like way off this topic, but it's okay. I'm not saying that I won't make a video on it, because I do believe that that's a good, valid topic. So yes, I will. Just give me some time. I will. But you know, I just decided that this is not what I'm gonna do. Now, I myself have my cash out up. I myself have my donation platforms up. Okay, but one thing about me, I got results. I have results, and everybody that done watch my channel, y'all already know that everything I ever said I was gonna do with the GoFundMe money I've raised, or the Cash App money I raised, I did it and more. My main reason for raising funds online is to produce my plays and to write my books. And guess what? I done produce play after play after play. Okay? Every time I come on and do a fundraiser for a show that I want to produce, it gets produced. Okay? The last show I produced was back in last year, 2023. At the Atlanta Black Theater Festival. And everybody and their mama can go on my channel and see that I was actually there. I did what I said I was going to do. And that's the thing. People need to learn that if you're going to bring your ass online, asking people for their hard-earned money, if you're going to bring your ass online, begging for Cash Apps, begging for GoFundMes, then you need to produce. You need to do what the fuck you say you gonna do. You cannot just come up on here talking about I need money for this, and you don't produce the exact thing that you said you were gonna produce. That's how you build credibility. You know? That's how you get stuff done. That's how you garner more donations. Because you use the donations you got and you produce. You do what you said you were going to do. How it goes. But I think that some of these people, they done learned a new game. They don't give a damn. They don't care about nobody but themselves. They don't care about nobody but lining their pockets. They don't care about people that may have their own bills to pay. People that may have their own families to take care of. You know, got their own issues going on in their life. But they taking out the money, the hard-earned money out of their pocket to help you. These people don't, some of them, not all, don't give a damn. Okay? And that is why, y'all, I've been stopped donating to Atlanta Street Interviews. I've been stopped donating. And it ain't just, like I said, it ain't just Atlanta Street Interviews that I've been stopped donating to. I don't donate to people online no more. I don't donate to people online no more. The last person, and y'all know, y'all watch my channel. Y'all know the last person that I actually helped. I helped this young lady 2 times. If you go back and look at my videos, it's titled Brown Skin Young Lady is Homeless. I and my subscribers helped her twice. Okay? We helped her twice. We raised funds, and shout out to y'all. Shout out to all my subscribers that helped me to help her. She came to me. I had met her in and I'm not talking bad about her at all. She was one of my supporters, and we met at the Malcolm X event. I think it was like 2021, and she contacted me maybe like 6 months after, asking for my help. And I said, okay, sure. I went online, went on my channel, and we did an interview and told everybody her story, and we came up with some money, and y'all, I donated, my subscribers donated. And that wasn't the first time. The second time I did it probably was about 6 months ago. We helped again. We got her in a room. You know, one of my friends in Atlanta gave her a job. Yes. So I've done it. I've done the work. I always do the work. And then there was a dark-skinned young lady on here. I want to say shout out to her. She did get an apartment. I interviewed her. If y'all remember, she was a victim of the foster care system. But I'm so proud of this young lady because she got her shit together. She got her apartment. Yes, I need to bring her back on here for an update. But I think those was the last two I actually donated to. I'm talking about online, you know. And the young lady that had a bad experience with the foster care system. She does not have any children, but I did interview her, and if you guys remember, y'all can go back and look, and we raised a little bit of money for her. She did get her apartment. I'm so proud of her. But that's it. Like, she was never on Atlanta Street interviews though, so I can't include her in this. But let me tell you, I'm done. I'm not donating to them people no more because they lie too fucking much. They scheme too motherfucking much. They manipulate too much motherfucking much. And the most of all, where's the fucking results? I am a results-oriented person. If you say you gonna do XYZ, if you want to get me on your side, you better motherfucking produce. You better motherfucking make that shit happen. Now, unless you got some type of sickness where you're sick and you can't get anything, I understand that. If you're an elder and you're like I said, you're sick or you're disabled or you are under the age of 18, I understand those things. But if you are an able-bodied individual that can work, that can go to school, that can, where there's nothing to hold you back, there is no fucking excuse. You better produce, because I did it. I got up off my ass and I was a teenager. I had me an apartment before I was 18. I had my own motherfucking apartment. I sure did, and I never looked back. So a motherfucker can't tell me about not producing, because I was homeless and I produced. I wasn't bullshit. And I ain't give a damn how hard it was. I disciplined myself and I said, Rashida, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You finna make this shit happen. And sure enough, I got my GED. Eventually I got my master's degree. And I got me a place to live, and I never looked back, y'all. That's the truth. I never looked back. So I'm a person that believes you must produce. You cannot just sit up here online and say you need money for the X, Y, and Z and keep asking people for their money and not produce anything in return. You got to come with something. Because, like I said, when I was homeless, we did not have no damn cash out. And I probably wouldn't even ask nobody for nothing anyway, because I believe you should work. I believe in putting in work. I'm not going to be out here begging other people for their hard-earned money. No, if God gave me a brain, if God gave me intellect, if God gave me health and strength, I could get it. And I did get it. And I'm motherfucking proud of it. And shout out to every homeless person that have actually produced results. And that's not sitting back waiting on other people to do something for them. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin said, real question is, oh, where's the husband application? Oh, you want that application? Okay. Gad says, I'm getting my GED now. Quit. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations to you. Because you could, I got my GED. And I went on to get, people think that a GED is inferior to a high school diploma. It's not. I'm just smart and intelligent and resource. Because it's really not about, it's about intellect, but it's not. What I've learned life is really about is discipline and getting shit done. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Do it. Don't tell me what you gonna do. I can't stand people that just sit there and want to constantly talk about what they're going to do. I want you to do it. You understand me? When I was homeless, I didn't tell nobody what the fuck I was doing. I just fucking did it. And I had a lot of naysayers and a lot of haters. I didn't say nothing. I just went about my motherfucking business, enrolled in college. Next thing you know, boom, I got my bachelor's degree. I'm inviting motherfuckers to my graduation. Next thing you know, boom, I got my master's degree. And I'm inviting people to my graduation. You know, my thing is, don't talk about what you gonna do. Do it. Don't talk about it. And I guess one of the things that I had working for me, because social media didn't exist, is you didn't have like YouTube or Facebook to go on and talk about, oh, I'm homeless, or I'm this, or I'm that. No, you had to motherfucking deliver. You had to really get out there and get it and do it for real. So I didn't go I never had no conversations with nobody about shit. Only time I had a conversation with someone about what I was doing is if it involved someone that was truly helping me. Like, for example, financial aid. I remember going in and talking to the financial aid counselors and saying, I need help with my Pell Grant application, or I need more scholarship funding. They would sit down and they seen that I was serious and my grades was good and I wasn't bullshitting. And by the way, it took me a minute to get my grades up to the point where they got good, because the homeless factor did play a part in that. I kept making bad grades and them professors didn't care that I was homeless. So I said, okay, they don't care. I'm gonna come back again and again. That's how I am. If I fucking fall down, I'll fall down a million motherfucking times and I'll get back up. And I'll keep going until I win. That's what you do. You keep going until you hit the finish line. You don't sit there and bitch and whine and complain unless you're gonna get up and keep moving and get to the finish line. So once I started making my A's and B's and passing them classes, they said, oh, okay, she for real about this. And I remember there was some people that was helping. They helped me to get scholarships. And eventually I got my master's degree from the University of South Florida. And I'm proud of myself because I had to go through hell. I didn't have a mom to help me. My dad was an elder. He couldn't help me. He did what he could. I had to fucking fight for it for myself. Your mama and your daddy ain't gonna be there for you like that all the time. Some of us got good mamas and daddies. But even the good mamas and daddies, hey, you gotta step back and let the kid be an adult and do their thing. You understand? So I learned that from an early age, to be self-sufficient. I'm good. I can make these moves. I said, that's what about me. I want to deliver. I'm a marathon runner. Whenever I'm running, whenever I set a goal, I just ran the Atlanta Peachtree Road Race, y'all. July 4th. It's a 10K. That's 6 miles. Once I started that motherfucking race, I wasn't gonna stop until I hit the finish line. We did not stop. We kept motherfucking running. I don't give a fuck how tired I was. I don't give a fuck if my stomach was hurting, my leg was cramping. I said nope in my head. I said nope. Your ass gonna keep running and you're not gonna stop until you hit that motherfucking finish line. And we hit the motherfucking finish line. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Cause life ain't gonna play with you. Life gonna keep coming at you. So you gotta stand up and be a man or a woman and keep swinging at that motherfucker. Keep swinging. That's why I say shout out to all the people on Atlanta Street interviews. I'm not talking about all of them that have done their thing and did what they needed to do. Like the young lady that got her apartment. The young lady that she's no longer homeless. She's about 2 years ago. I wish I could call her name. Shout out to, I gotta shout him out, Monquel. Shout out to Monquel. Monquel doing his thing. Okay? I interviewed Monquel. Shout out to the young lady that I interviewed that got her apartment. Shout out to her. Because she did it. I'm proud of y'all. It's about results. It's about results, y'all. So that's it. That's all I want to say. I got to get out of here. I got some other stuff I got to do. But yes, y'all. That I've been stopped donating to the people off of Atlanta Street interviews. I'm done. I donate to people in my community. That's who I donate to. I'm tired of people coming online, making up shit, lying and scamming. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And that's why I've been stopped donating. Website is darkskinactivist.com. Darkskinactivist.com. Look out for my upcoming production. I'm hoping to produce, called Burnt Black Crispy Biscuit. You guys can go to my website and download a free ebook copy of my book. That's right, Gad. My book is called Darkism. That's the free one. So you can go to darkskinactivist.com and you guys can download that book for free. And I want to thank y'all for watching, and I hope you guys have a blessed rest of the day. And if I go to the trial of the chairman, Omali Yeshitela, I will come back on here and update y'all, but y'all need to be following that. Keep the chairman in y'all prayers. Thank y'all for watching. The world's first and only dark skin activist is exiting the building. All right, y'all? Peace.